Hello, welcome back. Last time, things in this nightmare world continued to be really hard, but I'm making little bits of progress. Apparently I parked myself right here, don't have to make any other inputs than that to enter this puzzle. Last one in here that I have not tried yet, 713. Look at that weird little piece of land down there. So that's part of the puzzle. I can wiggle my way all the way down here and fall down if I want. Okay, this is, the existence of that is making the camera real zoomed in out for the rest of this. There is one piece of food here. The mechanic that's been at work here mostly has been eat my own tail. The shapes that I see on display here all fit nicely into the left side. But how would any of them get over there? And then I'm gonna like slice the rest of myself up and put it in here. So yeah, I'm gonna be hopping around. Suppose the question occurs, what do I need to do to mouth my tail? The mechanics are that okay, remind me. So if my approach were a little different. Here we go, okay, so I could do that. Issue. Everything's just going to fall in the water, including me. This puzzle seems like it's asking a lot, and I wonder if I should really have the insights from the earlier ones I wasn't able to do in order to do this. So I don't know, I'm getting a vibe that this is kind of final exam of the world, combining lots of things that I learned about. And that I should probably try and finish up earlier stuff first. I can go in here, so that's nice. Let's see the tail segment clues. So rocket for that, hole for this, okay? I'll write those down for my later reference. Okay, now put this back how it was. Oops. Oops. Whoa. What's the undo button? This is it. So, if I'm dipping out of this to try these again, it's just two that I left behind. Do I think I could be missing the same thing in both of them? So this one in particular, I have to travel a long way across quite a bit of water to get here. Okay, so this was the section where I was mostly walking on walls. Then what happened in this room? That's when I started eating my tail. So this is probably a tail-eating puzzle, this is probably a wall-walking puzzle. Because yeah, the clear tail-eating tutorial is here, later than this one. So yeah, this is kind of wall-walking final. Okay, well in that case... want to do something in the middle of the tail-eating section? Let's try it. Wah! Ah! Almost! Okay, I'm gonna give this one another attempt. What did this look like? Yeah, I just couldn't even really get started here. Once I get started, something might begin happening, so... oh, I wonder if... Okay, right, so I was extremely constrained in the things it seemed like I could do. If I want to... Right, so what I thought I wanted at some point Actually, what I thought was the only thing I could do at some point was... not that. How is it? This? Yeah. That seemed to be the shape that I'm forced into. There's a suspicious amount of space below here, making me think that that is not how I start the puzzle, because the only option I have for doing anything is this. At which point, nothing else really happens. Nothing else really happens. I keep wanting the undo button to be a different button. Okay, so... other ways to start. Did I ever try... I don't think I ever tried this. So I can push that food all over if I want to do that. Okay, cool. And with the food pushed... So I got a whole new idea here. Could I... without putting this in my mouth, because it's already the correct shape, all I have to do is be the right length for this, which is what? 2 less than what I am. What I was gonna say is I could eat that food and slice myself in such a way that I create a hook shape that I can use to, like, pull this out and put it where it's going. With only 3 available somethings. Well, now hang on. No, I think that's correct. So imagine this. I end up with... no, not quite. So if I have 3 things that can be waste, a hook would need to be shaped something like... so imagine it starts where my head currently is, like that. If I sliced off a shape of myself, a piece of myself in that shape, and after that I would pull it upward, get this thing that I'm around where it's going. I could slice that apart and eat 3 pieces of it, but then I would be 1 short of the length I would need to be to get into the goal. And that's assuming that I could do the other parts of that. So cool idea, but that's probably not what's happening. Now, what are the movement options here? Wait, if I were smaller... let's try getting smaller. Okay, so I can freely move this food around. Yeah, I know I'm the right length to chomp on my own tail whenever, however. Let's set that up by doing... I don't know, how much does the shape matter? Some. I mean, what a gross shape that is. That's no good. I would rather... okay, so this is very freeform. There might be something simpler that I'm doing ultimately than what I'm looking at, but maybe what I'm looking at is still the correct thing. I don't want a big fat sausage. I want to not slice parts of myself that are mouthed on here. Now, let me just become tiny. Let's start with that. That's going to be the easiest thing to think about, I think. I want to become small. Oops. Okay, so, right, that's about as far north as the food can comfortably go. To become small, I want to make a vertical slice. To make a vertical slice, I can maybe approach the food... No. Approach the food... This kind of... No. Hold on, how do I need to approach? This kind of corner. Okay, now I need to take up more space here. Okay. Can't fit out. So what happens when I do this? Food goes in my mouth? Right. Ow, I sliced off my tail and now I'm chomping on it. Okay. That's more than I want to slice. No, I want to be small. Well, this is just... Sure, that's not what I want. Okay, so I wanted a different shape than that. Therefore, this... Because I want to be tiny. Okay, I am tiny, but I'm stuck. Oh, okay. So that's also an issue. That is also an issue, that I get stuck when I do that. Okay. Why did I want to be so small? I had a reason. I'm not sure anymore what it was. Well, if I were smaller, then I have more potential for rolling this north. If I did that, I'd be south of it, I could push it around, I could roll it again, and yeah, I'd be basically done. Yeah, all I gotta do is become small, then get larger. I think that's the answer. There's a way I can lose some length. Maybe that's lost enough. Too much horizontal, though, that I can't retrieve. So I could reduce horizontal waste by making my... There might be ways. How small do I have to be to roll? Is this sufficiently small? It is. And once I've rolled... Yeah, once I've rolled, things resolve... not trivially. Okay, if I were one longer, I could do that and mouth it and keep mouthing and straighten out and roll it back, and that'd be good. Except if I roll from there... No, that's not quite right. Get a different idea. Could I, like... Oh. Can I gently insert this onto the fence in such a way that the fence can block my mouthing and... oh, you're too far out, aren't you? No, I can do this. No, no inserting. And also, that only blocks vertically. If horizontal, it just slices. No. Okay, so. And I only have horizontal slicing capability. That's the only thing. Alright. Well, a lot more is happening here than the first time I encountered this puzzle, so this is encouraging. Ideas are at least happening. So like, what I'm looking at right now is if I roll this to the south, then it takes up spaces here, 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 and all the way over there. And I could push it west, go south of it, push it north, push it east, and it'd be in the place. Okay, so that is not a problem. Good. Okay. So let me try and make myself a little longer when I slice like that, because I think I can be a little bit longer. What about just one longer? Yes, that's fine. Now I have some horizontal waste there that I know how to fix. I can also fix this, I think. Yes, I made it. Then I'm long enough to block myself here. Do that. Do this. Do this. Push. Push. Okay, this is a solution. All I have to do is narrow the top of that shape over there. Now, that's not actually true at all. No, that is inaccurate. So if I have the tallest, narrowest shape, I can't escape to slice it. If I have two horizontal bits, I can't re-eat it adequately. What if, though, I'm only ever too long? Well, then I can't mouth this thing the way I want, right? So I was thinking of slicing off a dead shape like this and putting it in the thing. And just being tiny and I never go in the hole. So the other thing, again, was that if I could slice the top of this shape, things would be ideal because that's only two... Oh, no, they wouldn't, because that would fall into the hole and fail the puzzle. Because, yeah, the little too wide would be here and here. And that's no good. Okay, this was thought of. Now, what if... Okay, let's keep on trying things. What if I brought this over horizontally a bit? To a place where I could potentially make myself into a friendly shape. So I still have that problem I mentioned. Yeah, I still have that problem I mentioned. However, let's try this anyway. Okay, so I'm going to have you like this. Oh shoot, my tail was not blocked. Of course it wasn't. Also, I'm the wrong shape still. Yeah, so I'd protrude like this. And somehow... Okay, well the bottom of the shape is less important. Okay, what am I trying to do? So I want... This is a little hard to think about. It won't be blocked like that. I'm not so sure that this plan has any potential for working. And again, if I slice a too long... No, hang on. So let's look at the fundamental conflict in this. If I slice off a too long section up here... No, I'm only slicing half of it. It won't fall because it's connected on the other half. I don't slice it all the way. I just make one slice. And I separate. Okay, so no, that still has potential. So if I leave that there, it's still compatible with things, I think. So I'm going to go... like this. Oh. I needed to tweak like this. Yes. No. The dead section. Can the dead section be a different part? No. Can my kink be... the dead section is necessarily where the tail is. There will be horizontal stuff there. Buh. Can I reshape that? So I can't tighten up the loop on where I'm mouthed at all, can I? This is as tight as it can get. Because of the angle involved, the tail has to have just faced toward my head. For that to happen, it can't have turned either direction on the other end. So doesn't that mean that what I'm trying to do is impossible? Well, that may be jumping to incorrect conclusions. It means that I have a problem I haven't figured out how to work out. So that means the shape cannot be... Okay, 3 segments. 3 segments down here, like... If that's the minimum I can cut. The issue I have... Oh, that's another issue. Okay. There we go. No, that doesn't help. Nope. What am I talking about? I kind of just stopped saying things. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 is my length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is the... Yes, that's right. It's 3, not 2, because the food adds 1. I was counting 2 without the food eaten. So this is... potentially on the solution path if I do it like that. Because I can eat the rest of that. Yes, okay, I think I got it. I think this is everything I need. Because I can eat none of that because it's all going to fall in the... Well, if I turn it over, then it'll fall south of the hole. Okay. Don't put that too far out. You want to recover it, but I think I can recover it there. Okay, now, can I fit in here and roll? No, I'm way too long for that. So I needed to cut more of myself. Well, maybe with rolling I could do that. So I need to be a little shorter. The length I need to be is very specific for this to work. I'm going to be very curious to see the insight in this puzzle, to see if I'm just like inventing some ridiculous alternate solution, or if all of this is literally what I needed to do. How many insights are there? 1. Okay, also, is there potential to still salvage this, or should I start over? Let's just see if I can... Oh, I can't roll that vertically with... Well, I can just block it myself. Here. Let's do it here, I guess. Let's do it here, I guess, so there's lots of room. Okay. Well, that's just gonna kill me, but maybe I can roll like twice or something? Well, okay. How will this help me? It will. It will. This is a good shape, right? Because with this, I can set it up so that my tail, yeah, okay. So straighten up as much as you can there, which is about that much. I don't want that kink in my tail, so I'm going to have to put it elsewhere. Like this? No. So I need that much to be straightish. Like this. Okay. I can eat that. I can eat this. And am I short enough to roll? Yes. And I can get out, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay. Things are good. I think I'm on the path. This was a wild ride. Oh, I love this. All right, so I need to not be trapped. Okay. There's like a lot of stuff on the board now. I want to mouth that, and I should be the correct length to do so. Yes. Okay. I need to straighten a lot. Then all I do is push you over here, push you over here, push you over here, and you're in. Now I just have to eat my remains back up to the length I need to be. That's fine. It's just I'm in the way. Nothing else is. There we go. Chump. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need to do something fancy because the top one will fall in the hole. I can do fancy things. No, not that. That won't do. Oh, are you trapped there now? Okay, let's do fancy things now. I think I'm still okay, and here's why. Because I can... Yes, I can mouth onto that. Other way. Other way around. Roll. Well, that's pretty funny. Whoa, okay, so that's a creative way to bend my tail up. All right, good to know. So that's a... Let's look carefully at that. That's very simple and clean. Ooh, this might be applicable, actually, in the other puzzle I was stuck on. Okay, yeah, so just like internalize this. So curled all the way around, at least one beyond where I'm rolling in the same direction as the fence, then that piece gets bent up. Now, I don't want to slice myself like that. I could slice myself like this, but I'd also rather not. So let's do this instead, and that lands in my mouth. So now I just have to do that a couple of more times. Okay, this will be cumbersome. I'll bet. No, I won't. I don't do that, but I suspect I'm doing something very unofficial here. But it's cool and I like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. I need to like waste some length here actually. There we go. There we go. So now I've successfully eaten that entire piece. You need to roll vertically for me to be able to do the same to you. There's all this juice on the board. Okay, that's not a problem. If I do it better. There we go. And all the slicing I'm doing here is south-facing, so I don't have to do the trickery with you. Good. Oh, check it out. Filling this hole has now eliminated the hazard here, so nothing can fall in there anymore. I don't think that has come up as a puzzle mechanic, like filling a hole at a specific time to make it unhazardous. But I now note that it could. All right, and I think that's everything. So just you, get out of here. Thanks for your help, though. Yeah, all right. So what was the insight there? Did I invent some ridiculous solution, or was everything that I did there exactly as intended? This is going to be super interesting. Show me. What am I even looking at? So 2 foods. No, I'm not the right length. A food on either end. What? Wait, what is this? How is this insightful? Oh, this is an entire puzzle I have to solve, and I don't understand how because it just uses a completely different way of thinking than whatever I did. I am not feeling very guided into this. Am I supposed to go vertical or something? I don't think so. Like, what is the setup? There isn't a hole for me, sure, so what? I still have to get that out of there somehow. How would that happen? Like, if this is already set up for me to succeed, then how is this different from what I did before? It's not. Like, this can't be right. This is just what I tried before, and okay, also I keep not doing it the right way. I need this shape, okay. Yeah, nothing can happen here. That's not the way. Okay. So, I think I confirmed that I did something ridiculous and not the author intended solve path. Because I do not see how from these ingredients I could arrive at the solution I used. So, what are you saying to me here? That thing has to move north unless I'm slicing myself. There's no space below it this time. Okay, if I were slicing myself, I would need to lose 3 length. Like, you start me like this. But what even is that? Okay, let me find out if putting my tail in the air is helpful at all. The parody's not right, but I can make it. Ooh. Well. Oh, right, I'm not blocked with that, so... Okay, so I just need to eat this from a different position, is what you're saying. Okay. I mean, why would this be any good for anything? Cool, I'm very vertical. Who cares? I can't roll like this. I can't mouth my tail while it's up in the air. Only one end of me can be in the air at a time. And it's only my butt. So, I feel silly saying this, but I think I'm going to have to leave this insight puzzle for later. Because I do not understand. I need an insight for the insight. The thing is, like, I just did something that was very specific, and that way of thinking looms large in my head, crowding out the blank space I need for seeing a whole new way of thinking. Does this help? Yes. Oh, what was supposed to happen... No, I did it. What was supposed to happen was a simple little slice. All I had to do is... Okay, so here's the way to solve this a more official way. Alright, let's do this the the easy way. I liked my solution. That was fun. It was just not what it was supposed to be. So the idea was to move the food from there to there? That's why the space was down there. That was the only reason. Because now, I need to approach from here, I think. Okay, this is the way. Just reshape myself, cut this little bit off, and then... Okay, so the key difference in the Insight puzzle is that the food, well, is in both places, but that it's moved, that it exists on the other end of that worm. Okay, wow, all right. So I think that's the first time I found a, like, completely different alternate solution, and could prove it by the Insight being much simpler and different. Okay, well, you know what? I enjoyed myself today. This was a lot of fun. Okay, so anyway, that's done. This one, I'm ready to think about it again in the next session, I think. This one I'll be ready after I've worked out what's going on in there, I think, probably. Okay, I'll see you next time.